Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bindi, and here on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to the very first intention yoga class. I am so excited to bring this class to you. Intention yoga is a short yoga practice that consists of slow flow and deep stretch, in which I will give you the opportunity to practice learning how to embody your intention. So, whenever I talk about your intention in this class, know that you have a myriad of options. You can decide what is your intention for the 15-minute class you are taking. You can decide on an intention for the day, or ultimately, you can decide on embodying the intention of anything you're trying to manifest, or if you are practicing pulling a desired reality into your current reality, you can practice embodying those feelings in those moments. So, if that's what you choose to do during the moments of stillness, during the moments of stillness, during the moments of silence, feel free to visualize. Have some fun. I'd also like to say that yoga classes are just suggestions. I am here to guide you, but by no means do I know your body better than you do. So make sure that you are always listening to yourself, always tapping into your internal knowledge, and just use me as a traffic sign. But by no means do you have to do everything in this practice if it does not feel great to you. Before we begin, you might want to make sure that you have a yoga mat, a regular blanket, a bolster, and if you would like, a block. There will be opportunities to incorporate props, again, if that feels good to you. All right, let's get started. Let's begin our practice in child's pose. Knees apart, toes together, walk the hands forward, bringing the chest to the mat, relaxing the forehead on the mat, if that feels good. Begin to notice your current state. Observe the thoughts in your mind. Begin to observe the breath. Beginning to open yourself up, paying more attention to your internal state, allowing the breath to take you deeper and deeper into relaxation. Still observing, noticing your body and how your body is reacting to your request to slow down. Walk the hands over to the left side body, and if it feels good, you can place the right hand over the left hand to feel a deeper stretch in the right side body. Lengthening the breath. taking longer inhalations and longer exhalations. Noticing how it feels as the ribcage expands and as the ribcage contracts. Walk the hands through center, over to the right. Bring the left hand on top of the right hand. Using this as an opportunity to use your inhalations to make space inside of you, as well as using your exhalations to release any tension. Using this time to notice where tension is building up in the body. Allowing yourself to be uncomfortable and noticing how you react to being uncomfortable. What is your natural urge? Is your urge to fight the uncomfortability? Become angry and annoyed that we haven't moved out the pose yet? Do you want to take flight? Maybe turn the video off? Do something else? Something more mentally stimulating? Or perhaps you're comfortable in the stillness. Wherever you are, know that you are exactly where you need to be. Walk the hands back to center and really allow yourself to settle. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Releasing any tension from the neck, the shoulders, softening the elbows, softening the hands, and allowing for this to become more passive. Staying in child's pose. Find your breath and allow it to fluctuate with your thoughts. And when you're ready, tell yourself, I'm going to slow my breath in a way that is rhythmic and in a way that feels good to me and the rhythm of my body. A beautiful practice on the mat. Breath work is so important because when we're off of the mat, we can use those same skills in everyday life. Think of your intention. What is your intention for this practice? How would you like to feel? What emotions would you like to practice feeling? Every time we feel an emotion, we understand how to access that emotion more easily. So, what is your intention for this practice? Walk the hands to the body, tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, bring the chest through the gates of the arms. Gently lift the gaze, cow. Exhale, push the hands into the mat, round the back, bring the chin to the chest, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Find your rhythm. Incorporate the breath. One more round before we return to a neutral tabletop. And from here, I'm going to lower down onto our belly. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Shine the heart forward, press the palms into the mat, energetically pull the mat underneath you. Sphinx Pose. 3 breaths here. Making sure not to dump your weight into your shoulders. Elongating the neck, elongating the spine. We will take 3 more breaths in this pose, but I would like to give you the option to find seal. Bringing the hands a little closer to the body, straightening the arms, finding length in the mid and the low back, exploring that feeling of compression while also allowing the shoulders to relax and the crown of the head to reach towards the sky. Pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Three breaths here. Bend the elbows. Come back down onto the belly. Back into tabletop. This time, we're going to inhale and exhale. Push the hands into the mat so that we may round the back and come into cat to release some of that compression in the lower back. Almost as if there is a string wrapped around your spine and that string is being pulled upward. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Neutral tabletop. Tuck the toes. Sink the hips back so that your hips sit on top of your heels for toe stand. Now, we don't want to be too uncomfortable, but we do want to start to play with finding our edge, finding a comfortable uncomfortability, if that makes any sense. So for me, I'm going to walk my hands to my hips so that I can allow my weight to sit on top of my toes. But it is perfectly fine if you'd like to lean forward to release some of that pressure. Inhale, lift the arms, look through the hands. Exhale, hands to heart. 3 breaths here. Returning to tabletop, gently tapping the tops of your feet on the mat, releasing some of that pressure from that toe stand. From here, I'm going to just move my blanket a little bit so that my knees can be on the blanket. From here, we're going to transition into puppy pose. So we're going to walk the hands forward and allow the chest to sink towards the earth. Keeping the hips over the knees and finding that same edge. We don't want to be too uncomfortable. Never any pain. Never any tingling or electric feelings. But we also don't want to feel like we're not being challenged at all. We want to learn to seek challenge, become friends with a challenge, because we know that challenge ultimately leads to a deeper perspective, a deeper understanding. Let's continue to stay in puppy pose. 4 more breaths here. I just felt like we needed a little bit more time there. Walk the hands back to the body. Find an easy seat. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, chin to chest. 2 more times. Lift the gaze. Chin to chest. Lift the gaze. Chin to chest. Bringing your chin to a neutral position. From here, we're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Roll the head. Bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Option to place the right hand on top of the left ear, gently to lengthen the neck. I'd just like to say I'm so grateful to be here with you right now. It's a beautiful moment and beautiful practice. Thank you for taking this time and sharing this time with me. Release the hand. Left ear to left shoulder. Feel free to place the left hand on top of the right ear to mirror what you did on the other side. Release the head. Chin to chest. Bringing the head to a neutral position. We're going to take our left hand and bring it to our right knee, bringing the right arm behind us, preparing for a twist. So we can stay right here if this is enough sensation for us. If we want more sensation, we can push this left hand into the knee to encourage our body to find a twist that feels good. Option also to look over that right shoulder. Gently release your twist. Come back to center. Take the right hand, place it on the left knee. Left hand behind you. Gently twist. Again, option to look over the left shoulder. Come back to center. To end our practice today, we are going to counterbalance that puppy pose that we held by taking child's pose again. Now, I don't know about you, but I would really enjoy a restorative child's pose. So I'm going to take my bolster. If it's okay if you don't have a bolster, you can always use a pillow. And I am going to bring my toes together, knees apart, and fold my torso over the bolster, bringing my head to the right. There's not really a specific side you need to turn your head, just whatever feels good for you. And from here, I'm going to tap back into my breath, slow it back down, and allow my body to get heavy. I'm relaxing the muscles in the face, relaxing the jaw, the neck, I'm relaxing the shoulders, feeling the torso get a little bit heavier on that bolster. Or maybe your torso floats a little closer to the floor, to the ground. Feeling the arms become heavy. Letting the muscles in the belly relax. Feeling the legs become heavy. Allowing yourself to come into a place of acceptance. Maybe even into a place of enjoyment. Knowing that everything is exactly as it should be, while also knowing that tomorrow is filled with endless possibilities. coming back to your intention. Using the next few moments to see in your mind's eye what the manifestation of that intention looks like. Option here to pause the video if you would like to take a longer child's pose. If not, begin to breathe at a normal pace. Flutter the eyes open. Walk the hands back to the body so that you may return to easy seat. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you and for taking this time to share your practice with me. It means more than words, and I look forward to the next time. Have a beautiful day.